Welcome back. Sorry you guys are on my phone. I honestly spaced it and totally forgot my camera. So today we are kind of trying to locate all those bulls that you saw in the intro, and we're looking for elk sheds. I do believe there's been a lot of people around here pushing them back and forth, but we're just gonna try our luck today. I actually saw a person yesterday that had a couple browns. So it sucks. I've been busy elsewhere and honestly had to leave these bulls alone just because they're so dang hard to relocate. And either way, we're up here giving her hell and gonna try to mark out a spot. Up here's my pooch. He's being quite annoying. But either way, there's a whole bunch of moose sign in here and I'm on this little bench. So I figured I'd whip the camera out just in case, or the phone out just in case I find something fast. But just started about half a mile in. Wish me luck. Let's see if we can't find where some of these bulls ended up going, or find some moose sheds, deer sheds, really anything. All right, we got the first one already, and it's an elk shed. It looks hard white, maybe 2 years old, but that's a great sign. That's freaking awesome. Dang, it's old. It's been up here for a minute. Huh. Old. Probably a little 6 or something. Dang, that is cool. Right on. Ugh. It's crazy that's been up there for so long. It has that nasty oozing crack, but actually has a little point right there. Time to get her strapped up. I honestly like this phone filming. I don't got such a heavy camera around here. And I can use wide angle and zoom. Pretty sick, honestly. Let's get it strapped though. Keep on hiking. So far, there's definitely not that much fresh sign. Definitely moose, but I already know there's a lot of moose that winter up here. I always glass them, but for the most part, they're never that big of bulls, so I don't really bother. I don't bother to watch them until they drop. But yeah, I think I'm just a little too high. And then where I saw these bulls, I'll overlay it right now. We're on this ridge line, but super low. And there was one big shed bull, and then one of the bulls that was with the shed bull is a bull that I've seen before, and he was with a really big 6-point that I honestly have not seen since, I think it was March 7th. So I have no idea where he dropped, because he's about, if that was him that was shed, he's about 2.5, 3 miles away, but not easy miles, like huge canyons. So I don't know what the heck. But either way, I'm gonna go hit over there and maybe get lucky. Find a brownie or find something. Dang, I was doing a line above this chalk and I think I matched it up, which is crazy. There's just a chalk set up here for that long. Yeah, it's definitely the match right there. Definitely looks like it should be the match. Oh, has the same little burr. He would have been a little bigger on this side, but he's kind of chewed up. I don't know. That honestly might not be him. But if that's just another year up here, that's freaking wild. Sure isn't him. It's the same side. Dang. I think this one's old. And then this one's just like somewhat old. But dang, that's crazy. Sweet. It's an insane amount of elk sign in here now. That's what I'm talking about. Pretty crazy that there's chalks right here. I've never hit this face before because I figured a lot of people have already hit it, but obviously not, so that's awesome. Okay, we made her back to the truck. Only was able to find 2 chalks, but I'll take it either way. I'm glad I did. These honestly, I think, are the same bull. Like, look at this. I almost guarantee they are. I didn't even realize that. Looks like he was shedding here 2 years in a row, maybe. This being his oldest year, and then another year. It's kind of cool. But on to the next hike.
Baby, all I got is this beat up leather bag, and everything I own don't fill up half. But don't you worry about the way I pack. All I care about is getting back real soon. A goodbye kiss is all I need from you. I'm carrying your love with me, West Virginia down to Tennessee. I'll be moving with the good Lord's speed, carrying your love with me. It's my strength for holding on. Every minute that I have to be gone, I'll have everything I'll ever need. I'm carrying your love with me.
Welcome back to a random little video I figured I'd make. As you guys saw from a little earlier, I got into a few little chalky elk sheds. Wasn't enough to make a video by itself, but while I was just loading up all these sheds from the past few trips, I figured I'd show you my pile because I'm slowly running out of room. I have an insane amount in my house too, and they're just the bigger browns, bigger hard white sets and chalky sets and stuff like that. This is kind of a huge chalk pile, little browns, quite a few hard whites, a lot of big deadheads that I've found the past few years. But yeah, figured I'd make this before I head on another trip just to get some cool content out. And then I want to show you my elk mount because I finally got it back. So this is going to be kind of a random little vlog I figured I'd make. But as you can tell, there's a fat stack of antlers right here. This was just like, this pile's the last, I don't know, 2 trips, I think. I've definitely stacked a few, and then there's a whole crap load from the trip with me and Cooper a few months back. My big old sets in there. But yeah, there's a lot of sheds in here, that's for sure. Definitely seems like a lot of you guys have been enjoying them, so I appreciate your support. And yeah, now let's go inside. I'll show you a little bit of my bull. I want to make a video by itself eventually, maybe during the summer, and kind of do a recap of that hunt and then show the mount in detail. But also I have a big announcement that I finally got my prime form bow, so I want to show you guys that. And if you guys are interested in the new prime bow, I just want to show you a really good look at it, and then I'll make a full breakdown video eventually. But yeah, like I said, I just want to get a video out to you guys. You guys seem to be loving the content, and definitely be ready. I have a whole bunch of really big trips planned. I'm excited. A lot of backcountry style trips still in the books. Like it's gonna be a good time, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. All right, like I said, I wanted to show you my bull. He looks super good. So if you guys watched that film from last December of 2024, it was the Will to Survive. It was a super tough bull. My limited entry late archery tag. Obviously filled it on a stud, if you guys have been paying attention. So, and then we got my muzzleloader buck right there, mounted up. He turned out super good. This was a few years ago. Really pretty pedestal. And then we got some elk sheds right there. And then we got this sweet velvet buck. This is split ear. Made a film about him a few years ago too. I'm sure some of you guys remember. Got a giant chalky shed on that mount. But yeah, it just looked really good. And then this corner is kind of full of just a lot of the bigger elk sheds I was telling you guys about. Boom, there's the bow. I guess I'm just showing you my room now. Or not my room, but a room. And then there's a big bear that I found, deadhead too, in one of the videos you guys saw. There's my bear from last spring, and then my 2 lions. More big elk sheds. And then here's the bull. He turned out so dang good. I'm more than happy how he looks. Was an inline 7x7, broke freaking bull 7 points. But yeah, just an absolute beautiful bull. Well, I was on wide angle right there. Let me redo that so you can kind of get an idea. But just beautiful. Really happy how he turned out. Huge shout out to Pedestals. I'll put their at right now. They hooked me up with that sweet pedestal. So if you guys are in the market for a great price, definitely hit them up. And then yeah, just really simple on the woodwork. Added a little bit of snow because I killed him in the snow. But just an absolute gorgeous bull. His cape is freaking beautiful for how late season he was. Like I said, I'll do a whole breakdown video of maybe a little bit in depth of that, and then kind of do a cool little redo of the story. Maybe kind of like a mini film type thing, but figured I'd bring you guys along in today's video just because I have nothing going on. No shed trips as of right now. I went out this morning and found a chalky little crappy deer shed, and that's it. Got my butt kicked. But yeah, so now I'm going to show you the new Prime. A lot of people have been asking about the Prime, and I just haven't had my hands on it, so now I can finally show it. All right, there it is, the new Prime form. Has some carbon right there. I don't know the exact specs because I don't care about that. I just want something that works great for me, and I shot this bull and that buck and a whole bunch of other bucks with the Prime, so I obviously believe in them. And yeah, they're a huge sponsor of mine, and shout out to them, so be sure to check them out. But either way, we got the new form. Really excited. This kind of like a green-ish color, like a super subtle green / tan. I think it's Morel is what it's actual called, but 80 pounds. I think it's a 34 axle to axle, so a longer bow than last year's. But yeah, I'm just really excited. And then when I finally get the sight on it and everything situated at Wild Arrow, so I should head the next week to there. But either way, when I get all that figured out, I'll definitely do an in-depth video of my arrow, my broadhead, and everything, and then show you kind of how it shoots and how I've been liking it. But so far, I just got my hands on it, and it is about, oh, it's just insanely light. I can't even compare it to the last year's model. Definitely lighter than that, definitely cooler looking. As you can tell, it's like unique as crap. That's never been done before, and that's why I just truly believe in this product and just the brand and the people itself. I got a super good friendship with a few people over there. Genuinely badass people, so figured I'd put that in there, get you guys excited for archery season. And I have an insane amount planned. Hopefully I can get me another big buck. And I have 2 deer tags, a bear tag, lion, 2 elk. Like, you guys can expect a whole bunch of content from me, so be sure to subscribe to the channel. Appreciate all your guys' support on everything. BigTimeCritLLC.com for this badass white hat, and then same with this sweet shirt. And this shirt is actually based from this bull, if you guys didn't see. And then I got hoodies, everything, a lot of cool stuff dropping soon. But appreciate your guys' support on all the shed videos. Be ready for a lot more. This is just a little random video I wanted to put together, so we'll catch you guys on another one.